Hey, what is happening, everybody? Bloodryche back with another episode of the Gamefly. Flybys here at the Groove Crusaders. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me, no matter when and where you're watching this. So, I have been waiting for this game. I am a humongous fan of the World of Darkness, Vampire the Masquerade franchise. I have played the tabletop, DM'd the tabletop, have kept up with the books since the Masquerade, through Requiem, through the new V5 rebranding of the company, or of the franchise. So when I found out that there were a bunch of Vampire the Masquerade video games coming out, Blood Hunt is already out. It's a battle royale style game in the Masquerade universe. This game, which is Swansong, and then of course Bloodlines 2, which is kind of in development hell right now. I was ecstatic. So don't know too much about this game other than I guess it's kind of like our teaser or palate cleanser until Bloodlines 2 comes out. These are not made from the same company. A bunch of companies are taking that idea. And sorry, my phone's going off. Gotta move that. Sorry about that. All right. So anyway, let's get straight down to it. We're going to. All right, Princess Quarter. The Boston Court is in turmoil. A code red alert has been issued, which means a major crisis has occurred. Ian, Leisha, and Gabriel are summoned by the prince. Which I do know, I think you get to choose one of those three, and then your story is obviously going to be different. Unknowingly, we've built their cities, fought their wars, and sated their hunger. For centuries, these creatures have been organized into rival sects, the largest of which is the Camarilla. Its dominions, Camarilla courts had forced the Masquerade, which, yep, that makes sense. A global conspiracy hiding the existence of vampires from the mortal world. Breaking the Masquerade is punishable by final death. Okay, given the people that don't really know, in Boston, vampire factions have been long at each other's throats. After much conflict, Hazel Everson, the new prince, has sealed a fragile pact with a group of blood sorcerers known as the Hartford Chantry. This alliance will not only prove stability to the domain, but will hand the prince the blood trade, trafficking of blood and mortal victims that serves the need of the vampire elite. Tonight the undead will celebrate. And somebody's gonna try to fuck that up, probably. Nakon. Or Nakon. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it. Probably Nakon.
Get this going. There. Ready. We're all set. Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
I don't know.
Okay. Try this. Focus on your vision.
Okay. Swansong. All right. Let's get to it. I was gonna say we're probably gonna have a bunch of cutscenes.
Did you feel it too?
Take your stuff. We're getting out of here.
Oh shit! Do they have a vampire kid? So that's a big no-no. That is a big no-no.
We've got a problem.
Call them back.
And for anybody who is not familiar with the world of darkness and that whole term prince, it is uniformly, it doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl, you're always a prince when you were like the ruler of your city.
What's going on?
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
Caleb. Okay, so we got a glimpse of okay, so if she was a vampire, well, I wonder if he was a
Damn it. Hurry up.
Calm down. Maybe it has nothing to do
probably a
with
star.
You know full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck. Damn it! It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it! This has gotta be bad,
Dialogue. In dialogue, some answers require the use of your skills. Your skill is compared with that of your opponent. The higher rating wins. You cannot use the skill if it is rating 0. Willpower. Using a skill consumes willpower. If your opponent wins, you gain a few willpower at the end of the dialogue. Okay. Success!
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure.
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
But security is Jara's problem.
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you. You know she's always looking for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
What do we do next?
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2. We clean house.
Just so we know.
Did you say this is the first code red in Boston?
Ever since the fall of London, protocol is no longer a laughing matter.
Whatever. They've been harping on that for 4 years now. They took away our internet access. Our smartphones.
It's called risk mitigation, that's all. The code red is an alarm signal that's sent to everyone to say, watch out, we're all in danger. And everyone runs to shelter at the nearest safe house. For us, it's with the prince. It could have been worse.
I'd have preferred worse.
You're not even listening to me.
What do you mean by we clean house?
Getting rid of our archives, our documents, anything that might betray our network and relationships.
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run. We leave everything behind and we go into hiding. As far from here as we can.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in the city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice.
I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be alright? What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
So the prince and Enim?
Ah, my little darlings. You're here at last. The fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, and I
Amen.
wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
Dialogue. Disciplines. Vampires have supernatural abilities that are inherited from your clan discipline. Some disciplines can be used in dialogues as skills. The higher the level wins. Not all disciplines are available to all vampires. Some mortals may possess certain powers, although most have no defense against disciplines. Using discipline generates hunger. Hunger has a value that cannot be exceeded. This limits a vampire's use of their powers. A vampire at their hunger limit risks losing control, attacking, and feeding. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, that's cool. Like using presence. That's really dope. I don't think it's gonna work, but yeah.
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
In man. My dear Emma, I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please, you're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake.
Listen,
Trait
both of you.
gained. Put her in
Now
her
on,
place.
I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
I'm curious if April is a vampire? Like if she's a kindred? Because it made it sound like.
Lewis,
Ah, yes. Yes, thank you. Oh, can't go in there. I was a little worried at first. I thought this was gonna be a third-person game, but like with all of the dialogue and crap. At first, I was like, "Oh man, if this is just like a Telltale style game, I'm not gonna like it." Which, I mean, for this kind of franchise, it makes sense to be able to like have that. You're gonna have a lot of dialogue. Like that's just gonna happen. Oh, that guy's not happy.
Gee, Caleb.
Mem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his smile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could
Sure,
turn the
protector.
veins.
Ooh, is he a Ventru? That's my favorite
Is
clan.
attendance usually this sparse?
Under ordinary circumstances, there would be more to see.
Is it because of the Code Red?
Could be. We should have all been of them. But a code red is a code red. No one can leave. I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
He's second honcho
Nos-
of house security. This
Nosferatu.
night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
Okay, yeah, so she is human. God, I'm losing the word because it's been so long.
Is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood. Tread lightly. He's a member of the Primogen.
They're the check to the prince's power.
The check and balance. They backed Hazel when she rose to power after Quentin came. They'd hoped to control her.
What? Things didn't go as planned?
I just have a feeling she will surprise them. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the princess house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
Yeah, so she's a human that she willingly
Down, Dijon.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start.
willingly lets him
She was in
feed.
charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dijon.
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
Leave us.
I don't need your help.
Ma'am, please.
Stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Lower your voice. People are staring.
Focus. Focus allows you to temporarily increase a skill by 1 or 2 levels. The more you increase your focus, the more your willpower cost increases. To be focused, a skill must have a minimum score of 1 point. Disciples or knowledge cannot be focused. Dialogue tie. If the skill or discipline levels are the same, the outcome of the conflict is uncertain. The chance of victory can be influenced by a number of bonuses or penalties, as well as spending experience points. Oh, okay, so I can keep, yeah, I could use 6 willpower to make sure I succeed. Oh my god, and then it actually rolls a die. Oh shit. Your opponent can also focus their own skills. Unlike you, focus only allows them to increase their skill by 1 level. The risk of an opponent focus is represented by a percentage. The more aggressive you are, the more the risk of an opponent focus increases. So
You know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up.
He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen.
As of now or the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey, of course.
I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go.
Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
I'm trying to tell if the gold stuff on her arms and stuff, if it's part of her.
Mr. Leto's teams are trying to reach.
They've all got such long faces.
Nobody's answering?
No.
Hey, Abby. Hey, Abby, do you know what's going on? I'm sorry, but I can't. Please? I feel like I've been plopped down in the middle of a minefield. There are rumors about Journey. Rumors about how this is all her fault. Did you know that Jay was in charge of the party?
Shit. I bet she's gonna take the fall for whatever happened.
I don't think she's involved, but we've got to be on our guard.
Okay.
Ma'am, we haven't seen you here in ages, now have we?
Let's holster our weapons. I'm only here because of that goddamn code red.
Blunt and to the point, as usual. With a bit of luck, the suffering will be over soon. How's business these days?
Why? You want to invest?
Don't tempt me.
enough to even try.
I'm shocked to think you put so much as a penny into one of my clothes. They don't bring in enough for your taste, bro.
You're right. I'm not interested in them. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. I'm waiting for Caleb.
That's crazy. Like, so again, if you're a little unfamiliar with at least the world of darkness, vampires stay. And I mean, it's like that in most cases, but I mean, there are some vampire like legends that, you know, they grow older as, you know, time passes. But in this, when you're turned, you look the age that you were when you were turned. So that guy was turned when he was super into being alive. So am I going to get the third person? Oh, what the hell's all this? So we got what's his name? Cable or something like that. Gabel. And then the girl that had the kid. I think are the three that were summoned, and I think are the three. Excuse me, main characters. Okay. Her, yeah, Alicia. God, what clan is she?
Penny for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
Oh, see, I tried clicking that earlier when it popped that up. Kindred must blend in more masses. Some Oh, she's a Malkavian. Oh my god. Some Malkavians believe that they need to be treated in order to do this by reducing the delusions that make them stand out. The previous Prince of Boston, Quentin King, created an asylum where members of his clan could seek treatment at the Institute. That's why she could see stuff.
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you. Mom has a little trouble sometimes. Remember? I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
It seemed like an eternity without you.
I missed you too, Mom.
I need my sweet little monster.
Mom? What's going on?
I'm curious. Okay, Halsey. Oh my god, yeah, she was embraced when she was a little kid. Halsey is Leisha's daughter. Her Malkavian nature has kept her mind that of a little girl. For Halsey, everything must be a game, hide and seek, a story. But above all, everything must be done with her mother, from whom she does. Wow. That's nuts. Like, that's a big no-no. So how the hell she has been alive for, God, since 1939? Like, that is nuts. Oh, and she was embraced the same year, so she must have. Wow, she's a 12th generation, but her daughter is an 11th. Most recently, Hazel, the first year of her rise to power. Alicia remembers her warmly and fondly, despite only knowing her for a single year before leaving to be put into slumber at the Malkavian Institute of Boston as prescribed. Alicia suffers from sudden visions. It doesn't talk about like her. It doesn't talk about her embrace, does it? She remembers that she is from France near Lyon. Has always been. She knows that that he saved them from the war in 39. Both her and her daughter, Halsey. He made it possible for them to join the Boston court, held at the time by Quentin King, a child of Malkav like them. Wow, so a freaking Malkavian was the Prince of Boston for a while. The rest is nothing but light and shadow. Laisha knows the names and sometimes even the stories of those around her. So basically, again, if you don't know what a Malkavian is they, when they are turned into a vampire, they are given a derangement, and it can be visions, it can be multiple personality,
What is everybody look so upset?
you know, just, yeah, it's crazy. So,
I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So what do we do now?
I was told to wait here because Hazel wants to see us.
There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, Sadie. But don't wander off. Go on.
Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
nice. That's cool. But man, that's, I mean, how cool to bring that into the story, like, right at the get-go.
It's been a while. Hey, MM. When did...
Hold on, I want to see if Codex. I want to know when. Where are the? So the Anarchs are obviously listed. I was hoping to see like the characters again. Talent menu, talents increase your abilities. Each talent is tied to a specific action. Repeating these actions will progressively unlock tiers of that talent. Okay. Traits are positive or negative effects that influence the abilities of the character in question. Traits are only revealed once they have been earned as a result of an action, a character's choice, or a consequence. Hunger, the hunger level, and the suspicion levels. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so Mem, wow, she's even older. Was embraced 10 years prior. Wow, and Caleb is super old. God, he's been alive for 200 plus years. So she's a Toreador. And then he's, yep, I called it. I knew he was a Ventrue because I always recognize that symbol with the scepter. Wow, that's cool. Okay, we'll have to check that out later. Yeah, hers, God, she's got a long friggin' story. Alicia didn't have crap. Yeah, we'll definitely read that later.
Just tonight, Hazel wanted to see you.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That or she's a major drama queen.
I know that you knew her before, but she's the leader of Boston now. You owe her respect before everyone, and in every circumstance. She is your prince.
Are you lecturing me?
Yes.
First Sayaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
Sayaka jumped down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkav.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
We're all in danger. When I awoke, I sensed a threat everywhere, all around us. I've never felt anything like it.
Please explain.
It was as if we were all going to disappear into chaos. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
I wonder if she saw visions of
Ladies, sir, the prince shall see.
Requiem. Shoot. Oh, okay. Belia Star, the diva who lights up Boston's nights. Bringing light into a world of darkness can be peerless. Mem knows this, but she doesn't care. Profile that focuses on knowledge and skills that allows you to go undercover, extort, and steal information. Profile that focuses on improving attributes and a large selection of skills. It allows for a maximum number of interactions, but with less mastery. Profile that focuses on dialogue skills and physical attributes. It allows you to use the character's aura in conversation. Profile with no pre-aptitude points. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one because I'm kind of liking the whole dialogue thing. Oh, and you get to roll up a character sheet. That is awesome. At the start of a scene, previously earned XP can be okay. These abilities are divided into two areas of the character sheet and a discipline sheet. Each attribute affects a specific list of skills and disciplines. Attributes increase the chance of victory in a case of a tie. Improving them also decreases the willpower cost of focus. Knowledge. The use of knowledge skills do not have a willpower cost. They cannot be improved by focusing. Okay. All right. So we have 5 available XP to use. It's having me go to the discipline menu. Discipline sheet contains the discipline the character possesses. Experience points invested in a discipline increase the level and can be discipline powers can be passive and they may be used in dialogue or exploration. Yeah, and each clan, it's cool that they chose 3 different clans, Toreador, Ventru, and Malkavian, because they all have different abilities or disciplines. Sometimes they have the same, but other times it's oh gosh, it has celerity. That's cool. Yeah, it allows you to go faster. Discipline tied to charisma, ability to influence the emotions of those around you. Yeah, let's go with that. Give access to presence as a dialogue option. No. Why not? Oh, maybe I can't. How much is it to... Oh, yeah, it's a lot of XP. So I actually can't use any of that. I can increase mental right now. That's all I can upgrade. When dialogue ratings are equal, the winner is determined based on a percentage. This attribute affects the psychology skill as well as the dominate discipline. I don't have either of those. God, so do I have to upgrade something or can I just... Yeah, I guess I did. I guess I have to... Oh no, I guess I can... Oh, okay, so if I choose a different one, it rolls them specifically. Okay. Yeah, see, that gave level 2 aspects, but level 1 celerity. I think I like the veteran one, because I kind of liked how it was rolled. I like having celerity level 2. I'd much rather have a presence level 2. Just let me... Oh, that's cool. So if you don't want it to choose one for you. So I want presence level 2, because that will help out a little bit in dialogue stuff. Okay, physical. Persuasion. Intimidation. Ability to make accurate inferences from one or more clues in the environment. Oof, you know, one of these automatically come with a presence level 2? I don't think it did. Yeah, that one's evenly matched all around. This character's aura and conversation. God, this is so hard to like try to figure out exactly how you want your character, but you know what? I'm gonna just stick with that and keep my XP. Cool. I like her tattoo. That's pretty cool.
Hazel.
Come in, Emma.
So the gold makes more sense. Torio are all about like pretty things.
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the code red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to. We bring Journey to me.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
I'm just gonna kind of roll with it because I really don't want to piss this prince off.
I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it.
Alright, let's just check this real quick. Representatives of the major Camarilla factions in the area, whether they are clan elders or a gathering of those who have the largest hunting grounds, they speak directly to the prince, who will do best by listening to their advice. More than one lord has been ousted by their own council. Yeah, so pretty much it's, you know, there's a bunch of clans. We've already seen multiple of them. Usually have one person representing each, or like that said, you know, a group of them.
Of the previous prince,
Quentin King.
but now they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now. The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate. But for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, MM, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Nice.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
Yes? Oh, come on.
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, MM. I know you'll be up to it. But we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, MM. Do not fail.
I'm liking this prince.
On me.
I know the prince in
What the hell is going on?
the first Bloodlines was kind of a dick, but she seems pretty cool.
I'm happy to see you in one piece.
Hey, Sarah. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course, I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it. I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
The hunt. Safe zone. A safe zone is a place where no one can see you feed. You can find them by exploring the surroundings. Only one prey may be sent to a safe zone at a time.
No news from anyone.
Do you think they're...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around. Exactly.
Do I have to like talk to one of these people and like send them?
Got it.
I'm surprised that like it's having you feed with like such a little like taken away, but
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. Okay, so am I able to go to this one?
Do you need me?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Hi. Do you want us to... Do you need me?
Okay, I can't seem to talk to her. Which is weird. Oh, did one of them already go into one of these rooms?
Maybe the Anarchs.
Oh, there were 3 of them. What the hell happened to the 3rd one?
No, they wouldn't dare.
I'll stay here. Let me know if I can help.
How does one hunt?
Good evening.
I don't know what I did to start running. Oh, there we go. I'm literally pressing every button I can. Find a place away from prying eyes. Okay. Prey will naturally be revealed as you approach them. To feed, you'll need to find a safe zone you can lure prey to. Go after isolated prey. If it is surrounded by potential witnesses, sending the prey to a safe zone will increase suspicion of... Huh.
Now's not the time to make waves.
Do you want us to... Yeah.
She kind of just like used like a dominate kind of thing. Vampires use their power to charm or subdue their prey and satisfy their hunger. Yeah, I mean that's... When feeding on prey, you can control the amount of blood you take. Press and hold the button to increase the amount of hunger eliminated. If you do not press the button or do not release it before the bar is full, the prey will die, drained of its blood. Killing prey will increase suspicion. Mortals will be on their guard. More vampires will question your respect for the Camarilla. Yeah. Oh. thought it was like a one press thing, but resonance. Some prey, their blood emotionally charged have a resistance. Huh. The end of a scene will provide experience for the cooperating discipline if more than one resonance is acquired. If your prey survives, you may feed on it a second time. However, this will cause it to die and increase suspicion. Oh, great. Okay. So I could feed on her again, but...
All right, Jay. Where are you hiding?
Did you need something?
Damn it. There we go. Let's see if I can... get this guy to...
Going.
Does it have to do this like every single time? Can you not skip it? Does she actually move his sleeve? Damn, that like I almost just drained him. Holy crap. Oh, okay, I get it. So okay. So I was reading that gauge wrong. It's when it's colored in, that means you like it's a spot that needs to be filled still.
Can I help you? I've got to talk to Jay. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, you should ask April.
It's a good idea. Thanks for the advice. Do you still work for April?
Well, aren't you rude? My loyalty is with the court.
Seems like Bosley's beating you around by the nose, though.
She's got some extra responsibilities, sure, but that's it. I have my own agenda.
Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised. I've got stuff to do. See you later.
Those do not get along.
Can I help you?
Okay, how the hell do I get out of here?
What a shitty night.
Do you think the code red will last much longer?
I hope not. The faster I get out of here, the better.
What? And Mem Lewis, the Black Lather's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
Fine. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
I'm supposed to find Jay. Do you know if she's done talking to April?
Huh. Good question. I saw her earlier, but she wasn't with Miss Bosley. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know? I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything, all right?
Fine. Sorry. Did you need anything else?
I heard the prince put together a surveillance unit.
Yeah, the cave. Mr. Lido and his team spend their nights there. It's just below us. But don't even think about going down there. It's only for sewer rats.
I think sewer rats is
Thanks for the vessel.
My pleasure.
is
Come back
a
anytime you want.
term for the Nosferatu. Alright, can this dude move? What? Or do I have to like fully feed? Talk, take journey to the prince and find journey. Okay, yeah, that's.
I know that perfume. Jay.
Yeah, aspects with heightened senses. That's so cool. Enhances your 5 senses. The conditions revealed in your interactions, detecting sense, listening to conversations from a distance. You can also discover items that have been hidden using supernatural powers.
I really hope it's not serious.
Where did you go, Jay?
So she came that way, went out.
Underwood and Fang. Zora's ears must be burning. Kelton and Lazarus. Nice one, gossip.
This can't be happening.
I swear, she was standing there, playing me for a sucker, pretending she just happened to be in the archives.
And what did you say to her?
I played dumb. I said, as you like, Miss Abigail Barton. And I left.
What did she take?
A page from a file about an old party that she tore out.
But why would she need that? Why now?
I wonder.
Is it Collis? Jay always got along well with her son. Lucky bitch. Jay was looking for a file that Jara took from the archives. Interesting.
Retaining order, I asked your retainers to provide a person set from her discretion. I'm still waiting for the paper.
Her last message to Abigail. The file. I wonder where they put it. That could be of interest to me. Oh, you again. What do you want? April, have you seen Jay anywhere? You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds. The prince sent me to get her.
How can I discuss that with him?
You can tell me. My lips are sealed. The only way I can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed. Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
Depends on the mistake and how bad the consequences were.
At best, the prince will be mad. At worst, destruction?
Yeah,
There's a good chance of that. Fine. I won't insist. If you see her, tell her I'm looking for her.
yeah, sure.
I'm not liking her.
Attitude. It's a good thing I was careful earlier.
Unification party. Okay, nothing super.
What a nightmare.
Oh, okay, so she can't get out.
Took the elevator to get here.
Where? Yeah. Oh, yeah, because that's where we came in. So. She came in here, then left, got on the computer. Came out of the archives. And then she fed.
The trail ends there. Where could she have gone after that?
That's really weird. It's like, how do you get over there? Must be somebody I've got to talk to or something.
I didn't think I'd see you again so soon. Did you want something, perhaps?
You haven't seen Journey, have you?
She's not here. It would be a shame if you showed up too late.
You rotten son of a bitch. I don't have time for this.
If you say so. The pleasure was mine, ma'am. Say hello to your sire for me.
I wonder who her sire was. Sire is the, who made you a vampire? This is so weird, like, I don't know. God, it's like I don't have enough skills to do any of this crap.
I've gotta hurry. I'm not supposed to be here.
2 times, okay. It's like nobody just saw me walk in there and just...
Jay, what were you doing in the archives? File about a party from a few years ago. Page 3 was torn out. There are traces of blue ink on page 2. Page 3 was torn out. There are traces of blue ink on page 2.
Message from Hilda McAndrews. Abby, can you confirm it's safe to come? I'm waiting for your reply. Code red. Okay. Oh, that's...
This is the connection between the email and the file from the archives. Journey asked Abigail to meet her in an alcove at the bar. Abigail, we've got to talk. Yes?
Sylvia.
Miss Iverson has the top floor all to herself.
Yes, that's where she's got her office for hearings, as well as her personal quarters. Miss Bosley is the only one who has access to them.
I can't remember. Who the heck is Abigail? Is that this chick?
Can I help you? I told you I was looking for Jay earlier. And? I found the note she left you. I wonder what April would say if I showed it to her.
You went through my stuff?
Is that all you're worried about?
No. It wasn't personal. Journey was in a panic. She asked me for the pass to get into Jara's apartment.
Did she say why?
Only that she was looking for evidence. I didn't really get it. Let's keep this between us, alright? April's got other fish to fry.
I'll see about that. I'm going to find her. Jara's apartment. That's on the Primogen floor. What was Jay looking for up there?
Good evening, Miss Lewis.
Call me Amanda, please. Did you come with Caleb?
Yes, but he's so very busy.
You didn't happen to see Journey, did you?
I'm sorry. I don't know everyone's names yet.
Oh, great. My shadow.
Oh, that's cool. What's that?
Notes from the Convention of Thorns.
That's cool. History of the Camarilla. Right. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna about do it for this episode. I'm definitely gonna be playing this more. I'm like already super invested into it. Probably end up gonna be buying this. I just wanted to make sure that this game was gonna be a game that was damn well worth investing into. Well, we will see you guys next time. You guys stay grooving. Later.